You know, we wanted to do a series that was a Christmas kind of series. We've never done a Christmas series before here at Intersect. And so we wanted to think of something that was a little bit unique. And the fact of the matter is when you listen to that song, a thrill of hope. And so everything that we're going to look at in these next few weeks, every story that we're going to look at, every passage of Scripture that we're going to look at has to do with hope and the hope that Christmas really brings to us. And so let me tell you, if we in this room were to talk about our adult experiences of Christmas, they'd be very diverse, wouldn't they? I mean, think about it. Some of us go home to be with family. Some of us go to a big city. Some go to a small town. Some have a small family. Some have big. Some are with friends, right? So they'd be hugely diverse. But if we talked about our experiences as kids with Christmas, I bet you they'd be very, very similar. Can you imagine, can you remember, can you put yourself back in those shoes of being a kid and not being able to wait for Christmas? I mean, just think about, you're here and you're anticipating, when will it come? And you're hopeful. Oh man, I can't wait. There's 4 weeks, there's 3 weeks, there's 2 weeks. Can you just remember, it felt like it would never ever come, didn't it? I mean, it just was such an exciting time for a kid, but you're waiting and you're struggling and it's just agonizing to you as you wait for Christmas to get here. And I don't know about you, if we could just be honest here for a minute, but how many of you ever went in search of the toys that you knew your parents were going to give you? Any honest people here, right? And then for those of you who searched, here's the other question. Did you ever find them? Right? I totally found them. One time, I'm like under the hutch, like a little boy should ever be under the hutch. But under the hutch in our breakfast room, and I'm like looking for something else. I'm like, what's this Snoopy snow cone machine doing here, you know? And so anyway, the question then becomes, not only did you find them, but did you play with them? And then for those of you guys who are just really over the top, here's the question. Did you not only play with them, but did you break any of them? You know, and then it's like, if you break it, then it's one of those deals where it's just like, oh no, you know, do you like, you know, put it back together and you open it and go, oh mom, it's broke, you know? How did that happen? That's a horrible manufacturer to give me a toy that didn't work. And so anyway, but the fact of the matter is waiting, anticipating. You just can't wait for Christmas to get here, right? And that theme of waiting is the common theme about Christmas when Christmas was the first time it happened.